We are using a Program Edit button today. We are going to look at its functionality, but through a specific perspective of plugins. Just remember, this button is going to respond differently towards different programs. That's the beautiful thing about it. The most underrated button of all. Let's get started. Like we said, Program Edit mode will give us different looks for different plugins. Our brain is looking for simplicity. We like to recognize familiar things. Because we choose a different plugin, the look on your screen will change as well. I believe it's related to those who create these plugins. They have a specific vision and they bring the vision into life. Program Edit button kind of embraces it. So it's really hard to like it at first, but when you dive into individual sounds, you realize a huge potential coming from that place. The best way to introduce the power of Program Edit button is through the acoustic instruments. We are embracing today the sound of acoustic piano and acoustic bass. Now I want you to pay attention to Program Edit. The piano comes from MpcXSE. I hit the Program Edit and I've got a window open. Now, we recorded the piano very dry, in a simplest way possible. Like I want it to be with the instrument without any distractions. Now we can bring the distractions to us. This window, it's so simple that for most of us, we just reject it right away. There is nothing to it. But when you look deeper into these buttons and what these buttons do to the instrument, it changes everything. Right now we've got Steinway piano. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna solo that instrument. Steinway becomes Yamaha. Yamaha becomes upright. Synthesizer. Back to Steinway. Okay, you see it changes the flavor of that song. So these buttons are extremely powerful. Now style of the sound. Flavor, let's just concentrate on the flavor first. Neutral. Style. Hard. Bright. Real. Ballad. Okay, let's keep it as real. Okay, and of course we've got the hammer feel, like I can use more dirt into my music. You can feel that action of hammers going up and down by using my foot. So these are a very powerful tools what allow you to exercise your ear training, the sensation of the sound, and just remember, these plugins are phenomenal. People spend thousands of hours to polish them to that perfection, which means I don't have to go wild with it unless I want it. I just need to personalize it just a little bit through my personality. So a little bit of hammers, staccato dynamics, edge, release, heart attack, lead, sustain, hammer, staccato, flavor, and in this corner, the lower right corner, it's called neutral. Look, I've got the different amplifiers, but I can bring them some through, including headphones and also megaphone. Phone mobile. Beautiful radio transistor. And now I've got this sub-page called number 2. And now, flavor of that transition. So right now we've got nothing. And look, I'm gonna slowly add a flavor. And all of a sudden, right? Not only that, but I can add additional a flavor of the vinyl record. So now, flavor. Too much? And now, flavor vinyl noise, this hushing thing. That's it. And now, I still got this noise. And the noise is gone. Okay. My Steinway piano got 3 sub-pages in our program edit button. Program edit button allows us to go into the sound of that instrument and manipulate it in a way you desire. Now, the 3rd page takes my piano to the next level. We are dealing with the reverb. Right now, the reverb is on. I'm gonna take it off. Now it's off. See, nothing. Now reverb on. Now let's change the room from chamber to hall. Something else? Ambient. Now look what happened. The very first button underneath gives the mixture of dry room and wet room. How much of it? So let's just go back to our hall. And now I go from 9/7 Now let's increase the reverb time. Okay, I go to my first page. Stanway stays, second page, flavor. Vinyl. Back to the Future. MpcXSE not only allows me to play with these knobs, but also allows me to print them underneath the track by using a read and write button. When it turns right, it's ready to go. Okay, now press the read button again, and it should be in place, so we just play it from the beginning. See it's going up? Beautiful. And of course, we can do the same thing towards the acoustic bass. Ear training, taste, creation. These are the words what come to mind when you think about program edit, a button, and the tremendous influence what it could bring to your senses. I want to be as close to that sound as possible. Yeah, once I find something I like, I just write it down. You see, the MpcX organizes my music in a way that I see, like 4 bars, 8 bars, 16 bars. So I can chop my music notation paper into the same 4 bars and then another 4 bars. So when I read it, I just go from one bar to another, and kind of gives me that element of control and observation. Yeah, I like it. So let's just do D minus 7 flat 5 becomes G7 sus 4. Now instead of C minor 7, let's just do a C7. Let's just do B7 on top of the C. So the bass note, it's gonna play that root. So we will sustain that sound just a little bit longer. Yeah, F7. Why don't we add additional tension, sharp 11th. Beautiful. So right now we've got D minor 7, G7 sus 4, C, B flat on top of the C. I like it. Let's just do a B flat minor 7. Okay. So E flat 7 becomes A7 as a sub 5 of 1 to E flat to A flat major 7. Beautiful. D flat 7, sharp 11. Sharp 11th, the resolution, so I'm adding additional 4 bars into my sequence. What did we decide? E flat, major 7. Diminished. F minor 7. Instead of B flat 7, let's just do B flat sus 4. And then this is what we have so far. Yeah. Let's just keep the C flat major 7 for now, but I would love to resolute. Yeah, with natural 9 and 11th. Okay. Sharp 11th in the end to give some extra flavor. And then let's try this E with natural tensions. All right. Piano Pilot allows me to spread chords through the sequence. So now I hear them and I'm never confused where I am in the music piece. Because when we talk about several different layers of music, we could get confused and very easily misleaded, right? So I eliminate the potential future mistakes. Now the pilot, we don't care about the pilot. On top of that pilot, I'm gonna type a solid bass line. Now once we have that solid bass line, we are going to replace our piano pilot with the real piano. Here we go. Okay, so now we can record our bass. Where is the bass? Acoustic bass. I want to make sure that the piano it's... Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see what happens from the beginning. Alright, so the chords are correct. Now we go to the piano track. And look what happened. We are going to erase the whole thing and record it again. Here we go. Okay, so it's now we are dealing with more serious component, more serious playing. When we come across mistakes, we can do two different things. We could erase the entire track and record it again, or go into the editing mode. What the editing mode does, it allows us to substitute the section of your playing what doesn't work and keep these sections what basically gets you excited. Something happened to my piano. Let's eliminate this note. On one. This one is unnecessarily. We are going to play this one sooner. So I'm using my ear and kind of the melody what I hear in my head. I don't need to repeat this with the left hand. So now, beautiful. Okay, beautiful. Syncopated. So, okay. Beautiful. We are moving. Hindi. of the bone. Beautiful. From the top. When I go to the essence of my acoustic bass through Program Edit, I realize I've got 25 sub-pages to make adjustments. You don't believe me? Here we go, 12 through 25. And every single one provides a different possible adjustments to the sound I want to control. I roll back to page 1. And now I'm thinking which one is important to me and the sound I want to capture. Well, turns out people who created that plugin used 3 different microphones, 1, 2, and 3. Now I can manipulate how I interact with them. My only second microphone, third microphone, first. Okay, so I can create a specific balance. Master volume next to it. Pan to the left, to the right. So I can manipulate the position of that instrument, and so on, so on. So I'm thinking I'm gonna basically memorize the ones I could use or I can control. Okay, so I don't want to go too deep, but you could go inside that sound and basically change it to your liking. In the end of the day, this bass is supposed to interact with the piano well. Theoretically, I could bring one sound to my awareness and spend at least 20-30 minutes just fooling around with possible stretches and see what I can come up with, because that's the only way my brain is gonna learn about the possible, functions and adjustments. Let me know what you think. My name is Piotr Kowalczyk. I will see you next time.